Thank you, Lord Mayor, and now I'd like to introduce the curator of the exhibition, the one and only Croll.
Hello everyone. As you know, I can't do this by myself, so the first thing I'd like to do is invite our extraordinarily eclectic group of artists to the fore. This, I think, gives you an opportunity to put a face to a name. You've walked around the exhibition, you're able to see who is doing work and pick out the work that you're particularly interested in. Now, when I invite the artists up, remember that face and hunt them down. They love it. They pretend they're shy. So I'll read through the list of artists. Could you please come forward and could you come up and stand behind me on the stage until it's full and then the front? We have a few, so I won't actually talk a lot. I'll just call out names. So Anne Wells and Laura Wilson. Akira Kamada. Akira? Chong Yang-gu. Da Chi Dang. I know you're all here. Ban Wan. Ernest Aaron. Ganbol Landa. Hu Ming. Huang He Lee. Janto Dominic. Joy Hopwood, Karina Wickamto, Lindy Lee and Elizabeth Chung, Meng Wang Long, Mayu Kanamori. She has worked in collaboration with a group of artists, about 12, to do this fantastic video here about being Asian in Australia. So I'd like to invite a few of them up. So Mayu, Mei Lee, Moya, Yoshito, thank you. Michael K. Chin, Min Wong is in Melbourne, I'm sorry she can't come. Min Wu Bang, Mylin Yang, Nikki Lam, Pei Pei He, Rachel Park, Rowena Juliana and Angela Full. They'll be coming up. Thank you. Somchai, Song Ling, who's just flown in from Beijing. He was so excited about coming to the exhibition, he actually came from Beijing. So Yuan Kim, Tian Li Zhu, Toshiko Oyama, Vienna, Del Risano Porano, William Young, and Ewan Park. Now I think you can see that we've actually achieved our goal this year. We aim to make this a much broader representation of Asian art in Australia. Last year we managed to secure 1 Vietnamese artist, 2 Korean artists, no Japanese artists. This year we have 3 fantastic Japanese artists. Today we opened at 12 and already we're seeing the change in the audience. We had a group of Japanese coming in and I thought, that's the first time you've come to the show. I'm so pleased that we're able to present the work of this broad cross-section of artists from Australia, your Australian counterparts and representatives, and you can see the quality of their work is enormous. I'd also like to introduce, we have 2 visiting curators from China, Miranda Zhao and Dara Li, and I'd like to thank Jim Alexander, who's here from the Copyright Agency Cultural Fund, for their ongoing support of a curatorial exchange program that we run to bring curators from China to experience working with Australian artists, so when they go back to China, they feel as though they've made friends and they happily invite those artists, these artists, our Australian artists, back to China. I've had the enormous pleasure this year, as well as last year, of working with the City of Sydney, and I'd like to extend my thanks to the Lord Mayor Clover Moore, and to Gil, and Stephen, and Carolyn, and their entire events team. They have incredible energy, and they are absolutely professional. If you're ever lucky enough to be invited to work with them, you'll find that it's an easy job. Challenging, but we do it. We do a great job. I'd like to point out 2 special things that we have this year. We've made a big effort to extend our public program. So we have, and at William's invitation, we have William Young's Australia Now. So anyone with children or grandchildren, or even people like me who couldn't resist and I had to go and get involved, are invited to ask yourself, who are you and where do you come from? and draw a picture of yourself and write about yourself and hang it on your Chinese astrological sign. So it's a great way of keeping kids involved and having them explore their heritage. We also, and ours, and adults as well. Yes, I have already hung mine up there, so you're welcome to do that tonight. And we also have rolled up in pieces of paper. Pamela C has a project called Horsing Around, where she's made hundreds and hundreds of paper cuts out of red paper. And we invite you to take that roll up of paper. It will either be a terracotta warrior or a terracotta horse, and creatively reposition it around the city. Photograph your installation and upload it to hashtag Horsing Around 2014. Okay, we've written that down and they're all rolled up. If you see a roll of papers, grab one and take one home. Also, please take a catalogue. Again, I'd like to thank all of the artists. They've done a marvellous job. I think that if you came last year, you would agree this year we're all maturing. The exhibition is mature, the exhibition is beautiful, and we have an even broader range of artwork. So please enjoy the show. I love it. I get all emotional and weepy about these things. So I'd like to say thank you to my artists and thank you to the city. So thank you all for coming, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Thank you, Kate. That ends our formalities for tonight, but we would love for you for the artists and for the Lord Mayor to stay around for some photographs, and we'd love for you to stay and have a drink and enjoy the exhibition. Thank you and Happy New Year.